Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back with another Viking Orations. Got another review for you today, and this time I'm going to be talking about the brand new EP from the band Stabbing, entitled Ravenous, Psychotic, Onslaught. Now, if you're not familiar with this band, they are a four-piece brutal death metal band from the great state of Texas. Been around since just last year in 2021, featuring Meryl Martinez on bass, who was also in Scattered Remains, among others. You have Renee Martinez handling the drums. He's also in Flesh Hoarder, who also released a killer album just last year. Scattered Remains, among others. You have Marvin Ruiz handling the guitars. He is of Nephilim Grinder, among other projects. And again, he released a album with that band, which was on my year-end list. And finally, Bridget Lynch handling the vocals. She is the former vocalist of Nephilim Grinder, among others. And yeah, this EP and their demo that came out last year as well both made my year-end list for EPs and demos, and I have been a fan of this four-piece Texas Death Crew since that demo came out a little while before this EP. And much like that demo, the band wastes absolutely no time hitting you full force with the deep growls, the heavy guitar and bass riffs, and the fast double bass bursts. The guitar work on here is just simply heavy and nasty sounding at times. You get the fast-paced riffs with the more heavy chugged riffs and some pinch harmonics. Just really well executed in my opinion. Once again, Meryl gets that really thick and heavy bass tone, and while it's still not super high in the mix like I would love for it to be, you can definitely pick it out more this time around than on the demo in my opinion. And as with the demo, her bass really works in tandem with Marvin's guitars to give the songs that backbone they need and produce this massive sound to the songs themselves. I love the production of the drums on here. It still has a bit of that Dying Fetus vibe to them, but gone is that kind of higher, kind of thunk of the snare that was on the demo, which, I didn't mind it so much, because it didn't really get into that really annoying high pitch, ping sound that some brutal death metal bands have. But here we get a really nice snap to the snare, lots of really fast double bass to be found throughout all these songs, as well as some really nice blast beats, really solid drum performance, I thought. And then topping everything off are Bridget's vocals, which are frankly, they sound as nasty as ever on here. They're really low, guttural growls that bring to mind the likes of Devourment and Disgorge, the US version, which I know there's like 20 million bands with that name. But yeah, really love her vocals, and she's definitely she can hang with the rest of the brutal death metal scene. I think she could definitely put some of the dudes out there to shame, honestly, and that's just my opinion, of course. Overall, these Texas brutal death metal mongers have put out an absolutely fantastic slab of brutal death metal that's just sure to leave you in a bloody heap, but wanting more and more and wanting to go back and listen to this EP over and over. There's no real let up, as they just really pummel you from the start, track after track, no build up, just bam, they kick you in the teeth and then, leave you in a heap. I'm really anxious to see what is to come with this band. Hopefully a full length at some point in the not too distant future, because, right now we've only gotten an EP and a demo, both released in the same year, which is pretty good for a band, especially this young. But it seems like they've got, a fire in their belly, I guess you could say, because, you watch live footage of this band, or even just them, when they show them doing song playthroughs in their rehearsal space, you can just see they're having a blast playing this music. And I think Meryl's the coolest part of watching them, because her hair's just whipping everywhere, she's headbanging, she's just going to town on her bass and just having a great time, all the while Renee's just bashing away on his kit, and Bridget is just growling her heart out. I absolutely love watching footage of them playing. I would love to see them live at some point. And I would definitely love to meet them, because they all seem like such great people. But yeah, go check out this new Stabbing EP. I give this a solid 9.5 out of 10. If you love brutal death metal, you owe it to yourself, really, I think, to check this out. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.